welcome back to the channel. I've been meaning to do this video for about a week but haven't had a chance to actually sit down and do it. So I'm just going to do another quick reaction video to the PlayStation Showcase that came out last week. So I know a few things that are in it, so obviously there's like I think is in this, the release date and price, which I know now because I have already pre-ordered my PS5. I managed to pick one up the day after this showcase happened. Really easily actually, so I didn't realise there was like a shortage until like afterwards, because I just literally woke up and had an email link to go to the deals and I was pre-ordered one. So that was really easy and great. And I know that there's somewhere in here going to be a Final Fantasy XVI trailer because my friend asked me if I've watched it yet, which I haven't. But other than that, I don't actually know what else is going to be in this. So I'm just going to do the same as I sort of did on my other ones where I just watch it. It's only 47 minutes, so I'll watch it and pick out what I'm most excited for and then probably cry about my poor bank account because things are getting pricey now with all of the games and stuff that I want. But without further ado, let's get on with this.
Each time I awake, this planet seems somehow different.
Where are we?
You see things others can't.
This is the power that flows
That?
through this land.
That's Kana.
You do not fully understand it.
But whatever comes, I will be ready.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, the hype train. So many things. Oh, that's just super got me excited. Like, following content is captured on PC, emulating the PS5 experience. Fire. Oh. Is this, I wonder if this is Final Fantasy 16.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant.
It looks,
And only the dominant.
yeah.
How do we even know the girl will be among us?
She's
Our
dominant.
kind do not question orders, we follow them.
This looks really cool. I like that they're British.
Sergeant, let's summon their icon.
Icon? That thing's a bloody mountain.
Yeah! That's Shiva. So the dominant is the summoner, maybe?
Our foe
Very
will not
talented.
relinquish their mother crystal easily.
This looks
This
really
will be a bitter
cool.
fight.
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I like how it's
Come,
kind of
Joshua. Your father will
medievally.
be expecting us.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
I love the Jacobos. Okay. The combat looks a bit like 15.
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your sword to our cause?
Oh, it's the Mulbro.
What does it matter? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal,
that?
we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
This looks really cool. I like the undertones of the Final Fantasy music as well.
So, the Sentinel Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
So yeah, cool. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. This looks quite dark. I like it.
It's the Archduke's son.
Phoenix.
Stop this!
There's the Phoenix. So, that guy.
Second icon of fire. But
It's impossible.
Evidently not. Oh. Is that evil Ifrit? It looks like Ifrit.
The legacy of the crystals.
The horns and the fire. There's the phoenix. I like that the phoenix is in it because that was in 8. This looks really cool.
Enough.
It's really cool.
I'll kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
Ooh, yeah, the 16. That looks wicked. So I love the theme of it kind of being. It's just this looks so good because obviously 15 was kind of a bit more. It was still was like swords and magic and things, but it was a bit more modern because it had like the cars and whatnot. Whereas that is like the complete flip, so that's going way back, and same for like a lot of the other ones actually, because obviously we had all like the airships and things, whereas that looks like it's going to be kind of with the general style of it looks sort of a lot more medieval-esque, which looks really cool, and it looks really dark and gritty, and just ooh, I'm excited, that looks really good. I'm so excited. Warner Brothers Games, Wizarding World. Oh, is this the this is the Harry Potter one. I've not seen it, I've just heard that there's one.
Both beautiful and powerful, binds together our long history. That common bond we share is the legacy of Hogwarts.
That was kind of Avengers-y music.
Your own story
and it was
to
like
these
late 1800s.
Ooh. And quite possibly shape the future of the wizarding world.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's
every corridor,
early.
Every portrait, every stone in this castle tells the story. Witches and wizards who came before.
This looks really cool.
Here you will meet lifelong friends and grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors. And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts,
cute,
and mastering spells, there is a larger world beyond these walls. A world filled with dangers you can't yet imagine. An ancient village long gone from this world.
What is that?
That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power.
Ah, I want one.
Potential.
There's a troll in the dungeon.
But what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal what you stand for.
That looks really cool.
The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
Okay, so I'm super excited about that because I want, with it being set obviously in the late 1800s, that means it's going to be completely separate to all of the Harry Potter franchise. There's no Voldemort, no Harry Potters, none of that stuff. So this is like a complete ground zero. We can actually just explore the world, and that's really cool because I think I was 9 when I read the first Harry Potter book. And it was actually this series that kind of just got me really into reading, because before that, sort of the books just generally didn't grab me, whereas that one was like the introduction to the fact that books could be all about magic and all of that sort of stuff. So, like, obviously I spent a lot of time as a child daydreaming about being in the Harry Potter universe and, like, being a witch and going to Hogwarts. And, you know, obviously when my letter didn't turn up on my birthday, I got very upset, but, like, not actually, just, you know, part of me was like imagining what it would be like if it did happen. So that is kind of everything that child me would have wanted to be able to do from the look of it. If you can actually just like, I don't know, it seems like it was saying, because there was no mention of a specific character, so you get to create your character, you get to go there and you can go to school but also explore, so that's really, really cool. I'm very excited about that. That will be a lot of fun, and it looked like you could maybe fly on hippogriffs, which would be awesome because I totally want to do that. Don't forget to bow and be respectful. So yeah, that looks really cool. Because that's one thing, I've not played like any of the Harry Potter games because I just didn't feel the need to, because I'd read the books, so I've seen that story. So being part of the game was just never something that was particularly attractive to me. Whereas that is a lot more like interesting as a concept for me, because you're not just being Harry Potter and doing the same story. You've got so much potential with that. That's exciting. Okay, I'm gonna stop babbling now. Okay, so that was pretty good, I thought, actually. My two most excited ones are definitely Final Fantasy XVI and the Hogwarts, I forgot what it's called, Legacy or something. That looks really cool. So those I'm really looking forward to, on top of everything that we've already seen previously. The Black Ops game looked really cool. It's been a while since we've had like a Black Ops game. I've not played any of them. I've seen a little bit of the first one, but don't know anything about the second one. Is there a third one? I feel like there was... I remember two. I don't know if that was the third one. I can't remember what that one was. I wasn't paying a huge amount of attention to the title as soon as I said Black Ops. The gameplay looked really cool. They chose a fun section for that, for the story. Resident Evil, like, just looks so different to, like, what I've seen recently. I mean, I've not seen any of the later games, actually. I think the latest one I've seen is 3, so I've not sort of seen any of the stories beyond that, so I don't have a clue what happens beyond the third game. But that looked really cool. I really liked the kind of narrative bit that they were doing in there with the little girl story. It was proper creepy. It was really cool. And Oddworld looks awesome. It's going to be so many problems with keeping those little suckers alive. But that was good. I thought it was also cool that they're doing their PlayStation Plus collection. So they're adding some more value to the PlayStation Plus. I don't actually have PlayStation Plus because, generally speaking, historically so far, the games have either been things I've already got or are just not interested in playing, so I've just never sort of had the incentive to get it yet. It's just mishmash. Mismatch of product versus what I've got, kind of thing. So, but that looked cool. I'm very excited about the PlayStation 5. It is so close now. So we've literally got a month and a half ish, 19th of November. So I pre-ordered, the one I pre-ordered comes with the Spider-Man game. But I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the current Spider-Man game that I'm playing, so I kind of didn't want to watch the trailer for that just in case it spoiled anything about what happens in that. So obviously, please, no spoilers. So I'll have to finish that. Well, I will finish that before then, I'm sure, because I think I'm about halfway through it now from the percentage. Although we've got some DLCs to do. I think there's 3 DLCs I saw. So I reckon we'll be done by then. We should be done by then, so we can do that. So one thing I'm not sure about is with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I'm not sure. Obviously, that wasn't in that. I'm just talking generally now. I want to play that, which comes out on around the 12th, I think, of November. And I don't know whether to buy it on PS4 and then just wait a week, because I think you might be able to play it on PS5, but I don't know if that will definitely work or not. Because they said you'll get a free upgrade to PS5 if you buy it on the PS4. But I don't know if that will be on launch or if that's going to be a later thing. I need to look into this a bit more. Because I really want to play that, and I don't want to necessarily buy it on the PS4 and then never play it on the PS5. So I'll have to think about that one. I'm really excited about the PS5. I just am. They've really like smashed it so far with games that are things that I'm going to be excited about. So we have like the Returnal, we have Kena, not sure how you pronounce that. Final Fantasy 16, the Hogwarts one, the Stray, which I want to know more about. Obviously Aloy, whatever it's called, Horizon. Not Aloy. What were the other ones? There's just been so many that I'm intrigued about. There was something that was like, again, kind of medieval-esque. I remember, I can't remember what it's called now, where it had like, there was like a war going on at a castle or something. Cyberpunk's coming. I'm still not sure whether I want to play Cyberpunk because of the fact that it's first person. I don't really like first person games. I just don't find I get engaged in them as much. I prefer third person because I know the intention with first person games is that you feel like you are the character, and that's why they've done it with Cyberpunk, because they want you to feel like you're the one in the world and you're doing this. And that might work better with like VR, but for me it doesn't work on console. It just makes me feel more disconnected from my character because I never see them other than in cutscenes, and I don't feel like I'm them. Like, I don't know. It has the opposite effect for me, basically. So the fact that Cyberpunk is only first person has put me off playing it, and I just don't know whether I want to. I still haven't decided. It looks cool. I just don't know if I would enjoy it as much as I was hoping I would. So I'm still on the fence about that one. I might just sort of give it a while and see. There's loads that I'm wanting to play anyway, so I'm in no rush for that one. I don't even know when it comes out, actually. It must be on release because one of the pre-order options was Cyberpunk. I don't know. But yeah, so that was cool. That was another couple of games to add to my ever-expanding list of things that I need to have on the PlayStation 5. But that's it for me today. So I will see you on the next one. I'm going to go play some Spider-Man now. And yeah, probably do really badly and splat and die. I'll see you next time.